Hi, I'm Nicky Grist. I'm here at Rallyday. So is Ben, Mr. Laser Lamps himself. Ben, LED and motorsport. Give us the connection.
Okay, well, Nicky, great to meet you. LED really is revolutionising motorsport lighting, and really it's a very exciting technology to be involved with. We've managed to generate big savings in terms of the power consumption for the amount of light that we're putting out. That in turn, we're getting good weight savings. So if we take, for example, the LEDs that we see here, we're putting out about 7,000 lumens per light. A normal gas discharge lamp that most people are used to is about 3,500 lumens.
So effectively, from a motorsport perspective, LED's the way forward. More power, brighter light, seeing more on the road. So it's a marriage made in heaven, really.
It is, absolutely. And actually one of the big things that has happened recently, of course, is we've got the E-mark. So these are all E-marked headlamps, and the FIA has confirmed that actually for closed road rallying, these are okay. If we've got an E-mark, we've got a product that can be used under those circumstances. So it's really been a big help for us in terms of getting them out there and getting them onto the vehicles.
I mean, when you look at this, I call it a lamp rack.
Yeah.
It's like a rack for me because they're stacked.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
you know, aerodynamically, it's got to be better for the car as well. I presume that's done for a reason. You see a lot of vents at the back here. Obviously, they must generate a fair bit of heat, do they?
Yeah, no, exactly right. Yeah, LED is slightly different to halogen and gas discharge. So the heat is coming out of the back of the unit. So actually, the heat that we get from these lamps is dissipated out of the back of the heatsink. Now, from an aerodynamics point of view, this particular frame that we've got here, which Laser Lamps has got a patent on, the air is able to go underneath the lights. So where you've got other elements on the vehicle that need some airflow, this allows that. The air is able to pass directly underneath. It eliminates the low pressure that you can sometimes get behind a conventional lamp pod. So yeah, big benefit for airflow, and certainly our lamps have been very well designed to get the heat out of the LED, which that in turn is making the LEDs put out more light. The cooler you can keep an LED, the more light it is able to put out. Yeah.
I mean, obviously a big thing for the main motorsport guys, the keen rallyers out there, the credibility that you've gained by M Sport fitting these onto their new R5 Fiesta. I mean, that gives you tremendous credibility, doesn't it? Does that pay back all the hard work and the years of development you've been doing so far?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the business has been running since 2010. And my background is always in automotive lighting, having been at Nissan and Ford. And the advent of LED was really a clear technology leap that was so big that actually I thought, right, no one is doing this at the moment. No one is designing a product around the motorsport customer to give them the high performance that LED can deliver. And to be honest, when M Sport trialled the lights, you know, I was delighted with the feedback. You know, I mean, the original concept was they would replace one light with one light. So they would replace a gas discharge spotlight with one of these. In the end, they decided that they were getting sufficient performance from just 2 of our lights to replace 4 gas discharge spotlights. Now that was a big weight saving for those guys. So a really big boost, and that's what we see then on the R5 Fiesta series. So.
I think it's fair to say the future is bright. Get laser lamps.